he did not look like that. All right,
Okay.
we've came to that conclusion.
So just because you got a little slanty slant doesn't make it yours. That's just still the cross. If that's the cross that Jesus actually died on, because this whole like
Ruslan.
The Orthodox cross is so lit. You ever see the Orthodox cross, Zach? That joint is so cold. I'm not Orthodox, but that joint aesthetically, let me just throw him up here real quick. Bro, aesthetically, we might just have to put this on some merch and not even be Orthodox. That joint is hard, bro. Look, thank you. The cross is beautiful and holy. Jesus died for our sins, but is not used for aesthetics. Jesus died for our sins, but is not used for aesthetics. I know it's not used for aesthetics. I'm just saying, aesthetically speaking, it looks aesthetically better than like the Catholic cross with Jesus still on it or a regular Christian cross. Don't dare use our cross for aesthetics if you're not Orthodox. Not cool. Hey, got it. Got the memo. They said don't you dare use it. Taking an Orthodox cross and for the sake of merch is absolutely appropriation.
what are you appropriating? Oh, my camera's all messed up. What are you appropriating?
You're taking something that's exclusive to a very specific demographic of people, which are Orthodox Christians, and then you're throwing it on a merch, not because you're Orthodox Christian or because you have an affinity for the Orthodox Church, strictly because of aesthetics. That's appropriation.
No. Chill. It's not appropriation. Believe it's literally, it's just different denominations, is it not? It's not a completely different religion. We all love Jesus.
It's a different arm of the church. It's not a Protestant arm of the church.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Yeah,
but I do have appreciation for Orthodox Church.
Yeah. Here, let me fix your camera.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Why do you appreciate the Orthodox?
I appreciate the Orthodox Church because they don't got all the scandal that we got. They don't got all the scandal. They have deep tradition that we just simply don't have. I think they do community better.
The Orthodox Church?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't take an Irish cross.
Okay. But what's up with the?
I just wouldn't do it.
What's up with the ethnic thing of crosses? I don't think crosses have.
Orthodoxy is not a denomination. It's pre-denominational. First of all, let's back up. Pre-denominational. It's not there's no such thing as pre-denominational. All right, you guys are a denomination just like everyone else is. I would consider the Catholics a denomination.
Okay.
All right. Technically, you would argue it's pre-denominational because it was Protestants have denominations. Y'all pre-denomination, just like the Catholics are denominational, just like the Armenian and Ethiopians are denominational. Yes. From my vantage point, the Orthodox cross part, which is the same as the cross, symbolizes Jesus' love for us because he died for us. Jesus died on the cross. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but that's what the Protestant cross means, and that's what the Catholic cross means. I'm saying we all got a cross. That's probably the one thing we all got in common. So just because you got a little slanty slant doesn't make it yours. That's just still the cross. If that's the cross that Jesus actually died on,
triggered?
Because this whole like,
why do you guys get triggered?
Okay, because this whole like, oh, you can't use my things. Like, bro, I'm not a white person trying to get locks. Like, I love Jesus. So if Jesus died on the cross that had a
but now you sending
slant,
shots across the far eye. You can't do that.
Okay,
you can't do that.
I'm not saying shots. I'm saying,
come on.
There's only a few things as a white Christian dude I can't appropriate, and a cross is one of them. What's the Orthodox argument that we cannot use it? Did they design it? Oh, so now we had someone that made a cross out of aesthetics. Or no. It wasn't they designed it. Jesus died on a cross that looked just like that. Okay, then all of our Jesus died on a cross that looks like that, not the Orthodox. So that's my cross, fool. So what is it? Was it made for aesthetics, or was it the cross Jesus died on, which makes it possible for everyone to use?
Here's what I think. I actually think their cross, believe it or not, is the most historically accurate.
So it's all of our cross
because
you just said it's all of our cross.
Okay, so just slow down. You're coming in hot. Slow down.
Okay.
So if we're looking at the actual crucifixion, he definitely had a little thingy thing for his feet.
Okay.
Okay, so he had the thing for the feet, and then on top is where they probably wrote "King of the Jews."
Yep.
The top thing.
Yep.
So I think historically, they have the most historical cross.
I love it.
Okay. 2, they have a very aesthetically pleasing cross, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay. But 3, as someone that's an Armenian apostolic, hey, you wanna see something kind of crazy? Over 75% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing and turning your bell notification on so that you don't miss anything we have going here. All right? Peace. Your cross is like your symbol. It's like your flag. Like you can't like take the Brazilian flag because you watch soccer and Brazil is lit at soccer and be like, that's mine now. Like you don't do that. Like Armenians got their cross. The Catholic cross got Jesus still on it. The Orthodox got their cross. And so you just don't take people's cross. Like that's just the thing. Like everybody got their own cross.
Okay.
Everybody got their own cross to bear too in the discipleship process.
Yeah.
But from a culture standpoint, you just don't do that. It's just one of those things you just don't do. Now what you're saying is like fine, but like that is such an explicit icon to the Orthodox Church that I just don't,
Okay, so
it wouldn't really be appropriate.
What's the Orthodox Church opinion on church unity? They're like, no, this is ours.
No. Well, they would say that, that's their symbol. So for starters, they would say that's their symbol.
Okay.
In terms of church unity, I'm pretty sure, but I think they would take more of a position as like the Catholic Church where they would still think Protestants are saved, and they think Catholics are saved. They just think we're a part of the wrong church. I think that's they're big on apostolic succession, whereas like Catholics are big on the papacy.
All right, so Orthodox folks, if
I just don't think it would be appropriate to take it and slap it on some merch.
No, I'm not arguing that.
Oh, okay. What are you arguing then?
I'm arguing this idea of like, nah, you can't use this. Like, what if I wanted a chain? What if I wanted a tattoo? What if I wanted anything with it?
It would be like you getting a black Jesus tatted on you. Like
That's
you can do what you want.
That's just Jesus.
You can do what
are we
want.
talking about?
Yeah, but there's like just Jesus. That's like, a multi-ethnic Jesus, and then there's like black Jesus.
Whenever I have to look for a Jesus for a thumbnail, I always gotta get a
multi-ethnic Jesus.
Okay, so I think if the Orthodox Church is like, nah, Protestants, Catholics, you got it all wrong, right? Except for this Jesus thing.
You gonna be Orthodox?
They should be pumped that we are now using their symbols. It's like
I don't think they would take it that way.
Oh, clearly, because they're calling people clowns, other Christians clowns for liking a historically accurate cross.
Yeah,
that was also designed, by the way.
No one can claim the cross. It's for all brothers and sisters in Christ.
That's my point.
Yeah, but again, there's a difference between the cross and like an explicitly
a cross
and an explicitly.
Okay, so now that cross
Orthodox
isn't holy, because the cross is a holy symbol, but a cross, a lot of people died on a cross.
Yeah.
So now we just talking about vibes. So again, now I'm gonna throw it on a shirt because now we're just talking about a cross.
Yeah, let me pull this up real quick so that we know what we're talking about, because some folks are triggered about. So this is an image of like what Jesus probably actually looked like. That's probably what Jesus looked like.
The one on the bottom left?
He was a Sephardic Jew.
The one on the bottom left?
This right here. This is like they did like a thing of like what a Jewish person would actually look like. Okay? It's unanimous that he did not look like that. All right? Okay. We've came to that conclusion. Okay? This is what probably Jesus looked like. He looked like a Middle Eastern Jew. Okay? Now, there's a huge contrast between that and black Jesus.
I mean, that's literally Kanye.
Like, but this is like I have friends that the folks that share the gospel with me, they had this exact picture in their house. It's an icon.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
and so
cool.
I'm just saying there's a difference. That's all I'm saying. Every culture reimagines Jesus in their own ethnicity.
If we were to put an Orthodox cross on the shirt, like how much pull does the Orthodox community have to like cancel us? Probably not.
I mean, I think
they probably bodied in the comments.
Like the Jesus in Armenian iconography is different.
I mean, he's close to the other one. He doesn't have long hair, so he's closer.
In this one? Wait, what was it? Yeah, that one? You think he's closer to that one?
Look at it, because he don't got long hair.
Yeah, he definitely don't got long hair in the
That's
Armenian.
pretty cool.
Iconography.
You guys were close.
Oh, look, when you search Armenian Jesus, black Jesus come up.
Look at that.
There you go. Right? He's like the best of both worlds. Armenian Jesus like the best of both worlds.
Oh, that definitely looks like Armenian.
Yeah. Wait, does each culture have its own depiction? It's not that each culture has its own depiction of Jesus, Alexi. It's that I think humans naturally reimagine Jesus in their image without even thinking about the historical context. Mm-hmm. So if you are in Italy, painting images of Jesus on a Sistine Chapel, you probably are just painting him the way you paint people.
Yeah.
And then that iconography becomes popular, and then that kind of becomes the ingrained version of how people view Jesus. That's not good. I'm not saying that's good. You guys tracking, right? I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying that is people. That is human nature. I think sometimes we don't want to deal with how people are. We don't want to deal with how people are or how people can be. We want to like, well, why would they do that? It's like, well, that's just how we are. Every culture does it. People tend to paint Jesus in their own culture. I think the European depiction was literally modeled after an Italian prince or their son, to the best of my ability. Some said it was also modeled off of this is kind of a hot take, so I'm treading lightly, but off of Michelangelo's boyfriend, because they said that Michelangelo is on the down low, and so that's also a rumor. I'm not sure if that's true.
That is.
Let's start.
Darkness.
Hey, this is a segment from our daily after party stream. Consider partnering with us online for as little as $5 a month to get access to these daily after party streams completely unedited. You'll also get access to our podcast as they are streamed live into the community before anyone else gets to see them, get to interact with our guests, get access to our private Discord server, and a discount code for our store for as little as $5 a month. Ultimately, that will help towards helping us continue contextualizing the gospel using media and podcast here on YouTube. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.